Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 92 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
The second down pass.
So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 8.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Counting down toward the midway point in corner 1. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Does the big boy have the juice? And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end Ray. We talk about this Seahawk defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover.
Now Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 19 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
His kick
Point
is
after
good.
right down the middle.
Makes the
And it's
score
now
Seahawks
14-0.
14. Rams nothing.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Second and long. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The tight end in motion right. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. In motion goes the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The visitors' offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Here's Walker to start the drive. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
He was brought down at
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
The 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
It's third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. He'll take this to the 46. The Seahawks with a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. The sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
That pattern and scheme was more defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First down, Seattle.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Seahawks.
They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Second and 5.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when we normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to avoid that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
17.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. 3rd down and 13.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Now back to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 78 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Luke now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 6.
Pass complete there to Nacua.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Ethan
Evans on now to punt.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Thanks.
Able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
We fucking this quarterback up.
He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
True. Yeah.
On second down, here's the option.
Yeah.
Get him behind the line. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The season rolls along. Big games coming up week after week. Let's turn our attention to the big one on Sunday night. Tremendous matchup in store. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson will be on the call. We hope you'll join us 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific, right here on EA Sports. And it's Tua, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. Up next, another intriguing matchup.
Crazy. The
This
Steelers,
is
they nice
Cam
now.
Ward.
Cam Ward.
Leading the charge, this one of his 4 touchdown tosses on the night. The Black Knights go on to take it. They win by 13.
Y'all niggas.
I'm gonna make it in this new league.
Lastly, let's squeeze in one more.
You're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick.
And it's Brock Purdy.
No excuses.
On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the
Yo.
afternoon. The Niners win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today.
Dang, the Niners won 3 straight.
And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the
Andy Reid
NFL
retired.
here in week number 6.
He ain't
Meanwhile, our
retired?
game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As
He
we
my
get you
offensive
back
coordinator.
out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
How I hired him, that's all. You serious right now, bro? Yeah. He got fired as the Chiefs head coach. I picked him up as the offensive coordinator and, like, had him ever since.
The Seahawks with the advantage.
He took a little year off like you did, and then he came and been my offensive coordinator.